where today, ladies and gentlemen, is the 50th game of the NBA season with the San Antonio Spurs. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, the 13-game winning streak came to an end in the last game against the New Orleans Pelicans. We lost 57-65. We're nearly to the All-Star game, and today we take on the Dallas. So the Spurs looking to get back on the right winning streak. We got 4 games left before the All-Star break. And by the way, a reminder, if you guys want to see the All-Star festivities, please hit the like button and leave your comments below if you guys want me to do it, and if I'm able to participate in like the dunk contest or the 3-point shootout. Let me know in the comments below, or you just want me to continue on with the season. I want to hear from you guys if you guys want to see it or not. Like I said, hit the like and leave your comments below. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready for the 50th game of the Spurs season against the Dallas Mavericks. A 37-12 Spurs versus a 25-27 Dallas Mavericks team that is currently outside the playoff hunt. So let's get this game underway from Dallas, Texas. We're going to decline the trade. I dropped my headset. Had to get up and mix something up. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
It's the
at the American Airlines Center.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. The action tonight will be happening out in Dallas, where the Mavericks will be going up against the San Antonio Spurs. Last outing for the Spurs, unsuccessful, coming away with a loss to New Orleans. They'd won 6 in a row before that. Still the team playing with a lot of confidence as they enter tonight's game. Well, the big three have been slowing down over the years, but the Spurs seem to keep the machine moving. Can you make the argument, Kenny, that the Spurs are shifting more towards becoming Kawhi's team in the future?
Well, I think Kawhi has done a great job, and he might be the most talented, impactful player on this team at this point. But I could see the Spurs adding another mix to him at some point. And when they add that mix to him, he also will be a much bigger contributor than he is now.
Listen, as long as the big three are in the locker room, it's their team, especially from a leadership perspective. But Kawhi is a key component for the Spurs' future, trust me.
And with the game just about to tip off, we get it to Kevin Harlan. Kev.
Alright guys, so the 50th game of the NBA season is here. The Spurs against their in-state I-35 rival, the Dallas Mavericks. Two teams that give each other a hard time. Mavericks looking to get into the playoffs. The Spurs, the best team in the Western Conference at this point. And can Dallas get there? This series is tied at 1-1. This is the next game in the series. So here we go live.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Parker
and Danny Green with a nice layup there. The Spurs coming off the hard loss to the New Orleans Pelicans.
And guys, is a
second-round Davis had a big game that game.
Out of North Carolina. Now he's one of the most dangerous three-point shooters in the league.
You're right, Kevin. Throughout last season, and 42% from beyond the arc.
Nice rebound by Aldridge there. Danny Green.
Consistency too. He's been over 41 every season for the past 4.
To the left side wing, Parker with a
three
from three-point land. Parker's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Nice shot by Tony Parker.
Williams dishes to Matthews. Back to Williams. Goes up the baseline. His first shot is a miss.
No good there.
0 for 1 to start the contest.
And the Spurs moving the ball. Kawhi Leonard with the gem, a 7-0 run to start this ball game.
After sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger Clark right now.
Yeah, it's exactly. It's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
Here's a reason.
Oh, Trevor Ariza with
and he gets the bucket.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, guys, I was able to talk with Rick Carlisle for just a moment.
Kawhi Leonard with the three.
For the game of LaMarcus Aldridge and how tough it will be for them to slow him down. Saying Aldridge is tough because he can score facing up or with his back to the basket. And with his length, it's tough to bother his shot. We'll look to deny him the ball when we can.
Go watch Matthews. A three by Matt. Oh, that was a two. He had his foot on the line.
How successful they are.
Thank you, Doris.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Oh,
Nowitzki with the steal.
turnover by the Spurs.
Ariza on the wing. Rebounded by the
Ariza
Spurs.
with the jump shot there. Can't handle it.
San Antonio.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a
Come on,
while,
guys. Stop losing the ball.
Just waved the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team
Rockets
continues to
on
attack
one
the basket
January.
and come away
Tim
with
Duncan
a
is still out with an
defense
injury.
Tends to get demoralized and deflated.
But Tim Duncan will not be in this ball game.
On defense, San Antonio. Leading by 5.
And you know what? Call it great defense or poor offense. Either way, they're limiting their score.
Craig, bottom line is they're ahead on the scoreboard, and that's all that matters.
Oh, here's Parker.
Another turnover by the Spurs. And the Spurs just keep turning the ball over.
Matthews passes to Williams. Shoots the 3. And Matthews with the basket on this.
And Dallas right back in this ball game by the three-point shooting by Matthews and Trevor Ariza.
4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here.
Oh my God! 4 consecutive turnovers by the Spurs.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Matthews into the lane. Back to Williams. Another 3 for Dallas.
And the Dallas Mavericks shooting their way to the lead. 11-3 run by the Mavericks.
The defensive end, they've applied pressure and
Parker with the easy
The other
layup.
thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Yeah, we gotta slow this game down with the turnovers.
It's like watching poetry in motion. I mean, every cut, every screen comes at a precise time, and they play beyond the sum of their talents because of that style.
Now here's
Pachulia.
Pachulia. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And it's Matthews again missing.
Kawhi Leonard bringing the ball up the court.
Green kicks to Parker.
Oh, Parker and the foul.
The chance for one more at the free throw line. The Spurs do have a beautiful play style, and their offensive numbers show it, Greg. You're right there. One of the most
up by 4
teams
now.
I can recall, Clark, in the NBA with their ball movement.
A joy to watch. I mean, they ended up top 5 in shooting percentage last year, as well as top 5 in assists.
Looking at who's out there now for the
Raymond
Mavericks.
Felton.
Powell, he's checked in.
Tony Parker with the steal.
Chandler Parsons comes in for Dirk Nowitzki. Raymond Felton, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And Devin Harris subbed in for Williams.
David Williams kicked. Oh, I thought Boris Diaw grabbed the rebound.
You'll rarely miss those.
Here's Harris. The shot is off.
Bad shot there.
San Antonio will go the other way with it. And Mills kicks to Ginobili. First shot, first
Ginobili
basket.
with the
He's
layup.
out of the blocks fast.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
And that one.
Both teams shooting the ball very well here in the first quarter.
Putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one.
And
they
David West
and you really
struggling
thought that
there.
was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
And again, it's Chandler Parsons.
Terrible layup by the
Parsons
give up
got
by
his
the
second basket
Spurs.
of the game.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through.
Diaw couldn't hit the jumper. Well, what a first quarter that was, ladies and gentlemen. The Spurs lead the Dallas Mavericks 17-15 after the end of the first quarter here in Dallas, Texas. Both teams hitting the three. Turnovers big that got Dallas back in this ball game. What a start by San Antonio, and what a good start by Dallas. Alright, so here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
And Dirk Nowitzki still remembers the Mavs 2011 championship. He said he'd love to get one more before it's all said and done.
I mean, that 11th season I'll never forget, but once you tasted the victory, you know, you see how great that felt and, you know, how happy the city was, and it was just one big party over the whole summer, so you want that again, you want to experience it again.
One's definitely not enough for Dirk. He's been to the mountaintop and he wants more.
Alright guys, here we go. Start of the second quarter here in Dallas.
He's been to the finals twice.
Yeah, and you heard him. It was like the whole city was having
here we
one
go.
big party all summer long because they were there. How could you not want to have that experience once again?
And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going.
Kawhi Leonard with the steal and the dunk.
The Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
You know, it's been about how solid they've been offensively here, really tuned in with one another.
Good ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard.
Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. Felton is out there with Harris, and it's Powell in at the 5.
Nice change the shot by
so that's who Dallas starts the second with. Always seems the Mavs are able to compete for a title, Clark, but their window might
why are y'all passing it all over the board?
You're exactly right, Kevin, because Dirk is the centerpiece.
Another turnover by the Spurs.
Over a decade. They made the Rondo trade last year trying for a big finals run, but eventually they'll start to have to build for the future.
Here's West following the basket by Raymond Felton, and the basket by Diaw.
Or is Diaw with the long two?
And we played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter.
Timeout Dallas.
And Dallas calls their first timeout of the game. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And it could have been a lot closer than it was down the stretch, though. They were terrific.
Yeah, I thought they did a great job closing the door and keeping it out of reach at the end.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Matthews comes in for
Aldridge
Raymond
with
Felton.
a good defensive play
in
there.
for Devin Harris. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for San Antonio. Green comes in for Manu Ginobili. Now here's Leonard. Following the miss by Wesley Matthews.
Aldridge with the Boris Diaw with the 3.
Each other on D there, miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Count the bucket.
Dirk Nowitzki with the big shot there.
And making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
McCallum dishes to Leonard. Pass to McCallum. Here's Aldridge. And it's San Antonio
Aldridge,
with
nice
another.
jump shot.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Williams against Leonard. Passes to Powell. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
Terrible
Nice
defense.
job creating for the easy deuce.
Spurs leading by 5.
And you know, one thing about Darren Williams, he used to get to the charity stripe at will. At the height of his career, he was averaging almost 6 free throws a game. The last couple seasons, he's been down around 3.
Dallas has gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. To the middle, here's Nowitzki, and he lays it straight in. Nowitzki's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nice shot by Dirk there.
What's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of
First
my
time
college coaches who used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint.
Oh, come on, Aldridge.
And Clark, for Darren Williams, he clearly has the handle and the strength to get to the basket, but no longer the
And the Dallas Mavericks keep shooting their way back into this ball game.
And that certainly is a part of that. And he's also in his 30s now, so largely a perimeter.
Oh, beautiful move by Danny Green.
Deep shooting and playmaking.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
Outside Matthews. Nowitzki a screen. Matthews against Green. That's good.
Turn San Antonio. Dallas staying alive in this ball game. Dallas not going away.
And when you watch Wes Matthews, you see he's just a fantastic perimeter defender, Clark. He can match up well at either the 2 or the 3.
His combination, Kevin, of length and strength and lateral movement make him an outstanding defensive player.
Pachulia.
Oh, Wesley Matthews with the blocking foul.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Parker kicks to Aldridge. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Terrible shot by Aldridge.
Matthews, you know, he knows that he's a strong defender. And so
nice ball by Danny Green.
His claim was that he was the best two-way shooting guard in the NBA.
They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says, but still anybody's game.
Out to the right wing. And Mills kicks to Parker. Clock at 6. Outside Aldridge. Puts up a 3. Aldridge can't get that one to fall.
And no opportunity to get a shot off.
To be considered the best two-way player at his position and not sure.
Patty Mills with the foul there.
Debate, but he is in the conversation.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Raymond Felton, he's checked in for Matthews. And Devin Harris is subbed in for Williams. Then for the Spurs, David West, he's checked in for Aldridge.
Good defense by David West.
San Antonio leading. Parker kicks to Mills. Here's Marjanovic. And
oh my goodness, guys, we can't.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. To the paint. And he stuffs it.
Chandler Parsons with the dunk, and Dallas leads this ball game.
Taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game,
oh my goodness, David West lost the ball.
Like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
You know,
Tony Parker with the foul there.
But just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah,
that puts Pachulia on the free throw line.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the night right here. The free throw drop. He's perfect from the line.
3-point game for Dallas.
So it's San Antonio now.
Oh, Parsons fouls.
The Spurs shooting their second.
Oh, that was a ticky-tack foul.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Really, guys, it's just come
nice
together
shot by
for them
Tony
at the charity
Parker.
strike this
The
season.
1-point lead.
The confidence is there, and so too are the results.
And Harris,
oh, he got a good look. No good, ladies and gentlemen. Well, that wraps up the first half here in Dallas. The Mavericks on top of the Spurs 31-30 at the end of the first half. What a competitive game this has been, ladies and gentlemen. It could go either way.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We welcome you to the halftime show on 2K Sports. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even with teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. The second quarter was a strong effort for them as they continued to battle, and they were able to close out the half in a good position. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
I love the way they took care of the basketball. They displayed good patience, strong decision-making, sharp passing, all of it. This is why coaches say, make the right play, not the spectacular play. Well, unless the spectacular play is the right play, that's fine. But don't give away possessions. That's the moral of the story.
Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
They ran their offense very well in the first half. There were almost no forced shots. It was good, smart basketball. The motion in their offense was terrific. They made those defenders work very hard. I like what I saw from them for the most part.
And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway. Kevin Harlan has the call.
Both sides have assessed.
All right, guys. So what an interesting first half that was. Spurs shooting 60% from the field. We trailed by 1. A lot of turnovers is what kept Dallas in this ball game.
He's been a big contributor in this one.
And it isn't something that they get from him every game.
So we're gonna have to clean up.
We're gonna have to clean
up the mess on the.
And now let's check out the
offensive end.
Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the
court, nice challenge there.
Defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Parker. And the wide open shot.
Danny Green, wide open for a three.
By Aldridge as that one goes in. Green's got the first points of the second half up on the board for San Antonio. Williams with the ball. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. There's the screen. Just 5 on the clock. Now the dish to Nowitzki. Lets it go.
Wow, that was a nice shot by Dirk. He got it up.
6.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Hey guys, it's been a slow decline for Darren Williams the last few seasons. Once considered an elite point guard, he just doesn't have that stature.
Aldridge.
Now here's Aldridge.
Another Spurs turnover.
He averages a little more than 7 points a game. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Parker. Aldridge against Ariza. Back to Nowitzki. Leonard with the steal.
Nice defense by the Spurs.
There's Green with the 3.
Oh, Danny Green.
Good D by Ariza. Well,
Trevor Ariza got his hand up just barely there. And a foul there by Aldridge. With Pachulia on the free throw line.
His rookie season, I mean, he had the game that you thought would carry him past his athletic prime, but that might not be the case the way those numbers look. And Zaza Pachulia, for my money, has been one of the toughest players in the league. He's got a boxer's mentality. Even his face looks a little bit like a boxer's. He doesn't have the quick twitch muscles of some guys, but his power and effort consistently
Boris
stand out.
Diaw, come on, dude.
Checked in for the Mavericks. Now here's Matthews. Diaw missing his last shot. Williams passes to Pachulia. Good, great play by Williams to set it up.
Dallas lead by 4.
Williams has got 9 assists now tonight. Spurs trail by 4. Talking about Jaja's toughness, it's one of the reasons he has such a high rebounds per minute average over his career. And
3.
on the blocks,
And McCollum is down for the Spurs, and he's out.
Kid loves Jaja. Even started him over John Henson by the end of the season. I mean, he's always willing to trade body blows down low and certainly wins his fair share of those battles.
Oh, he got the block on the other end.
And now running it up the court.
Kawhi Leonard with the jam.
Leonard with the dunk. But this game has a lot of character here in the third period.
Yeah, you know what, guys? I love seeing this type of action.
McCollum possibly has a severe injury.
A lot of lead changes here so far.
Yeah, 6 already. Intensity is the theme for this one.
And so here is Dallas after the basket by San Antonio.
Matthews pulls up, can't hit it. Rebound Aldridge.
For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Diaw dishes to Aldridge. No good from outside.
All right, I wish Aldridge would get into the paint.
Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
Now Williams, after LaMarcus Aldridge's three-pointer that didn't go. Just 4 to shoot. And yes, sir, that one drops.
Timeout, San Antonio. McCollum is just on one leg, it appears.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Darren Williams with the nice shot there.
Settle everybody down and get back into offensive rhythm.
I do it.
They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
A different look for Dallas. Parsons checked in for Pachulia. Felton comes in for Wesley.
Bad turnover by the Spurs.
And Devin Harris is subbed in for Darren Williams. San Antonio also making some changes. West is checked in for Diaw.
Petty move. Nice shot by Ginobili.
Green. And it's Mills in for McCallum.
Well, I like the way he orchestrated in tight that time, fellas.
And Patrick Mills gets that whistle.
Petty Mills with his second foul.
That'll be his second foul of the game. Harris kicks to Felton.
Felton.
Free throw line jump shot. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Beautiful ball movement by Kawhi Leonard to Ginobili.
6 points for Manu Ginobili. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Sure has been. I mean, guys, momentum is hard to come by in this one. I mean, it seems like one team gets the lead and then the other one storms right back.
Oh, Kawhi picked up the foul
as evidenced by
on Chandler Parsons.
Thus far.
And Chandler Parsons really set off a Texas rivalry last year, drafted by the Rockets in the second round. He received an offer sheet in free agency from the team's rival, the Dallas Mavericks. Eventually chose Dallas, injured in the playoffs, hurt a knee, only played the one game. But I think they've got great things ahead for him with the man.
1 point ball game, 38 seconds left here.
Restricted free agent, so that meant the Rockets could match if they wanted to, but they declined to match Dallas's offer, which sent Parsons packing just up the road in Texas.
Oh my goodness, trying to get a steal. Dallas looking for the final shot. Oh, but don't leave Raymond Felton open.
And Parsons kicks to Harris. Got it from 16 feet. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
A 3-point lead for Dallas.
This key for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
It's Ginobili outside. Cannot hit.
And that will be the end of the third quarter here in Dallas. The Dallas Mavericks lead by 3, 45-42. 5 minutes remaining here at the American Airlines Center as Dallas looking to pick up another win over San Antonio. Can they do it? Well, we got 5 minutes left here in Dallas. All right, guys. So
it's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good.
Turnovers have been the big key against San Antonio.
Time now for an injury report.
Kevin, I got some news from the Spurs head athletic trainer. It doesn't seem like too drastic of an injury. If he
Parker in and out.
You have to think it will have an effect on their chances of winning an NBA title this season. A tough break if that's how it turns out, guys.
All right, Doris. We will, of course, keep everyone updated as we find out more.
And you know what? He could have a long road ahead in terms of getting back on the court. But one thing we all know, he's never been shy of hard work.
No, he's not. I mean, he'll be doing everything he can to
wow,
make it
another missed shot by the Spurs.
Parsons and Dirk are in at the forward spots. Jerry Williams out there with Felton. And it's Pachulia in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup out there.
Aldridge and Kawhi Leonard coming back in.
A switch here. Matthews is checked in. The Spurs also changing it up. Aldridge comes in for David West. And Kawhi Leonard subbed in for Patty Mills. Nowitzki, the pass to Pachulia. Matthews into the lane. And it's
nice block.
And there's the feed to Green.
Oh, Danny Green with the dunk.
And I'm sensing something special going on here tonight.
It certainly does have the feeling of a classic, Greg. Let's see which team is better equipped to handle the pressure.
Pachulia can't get it to go.
Nice
D from
defense.
Aldridge. Spurs trail by 3. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Kawhi Leonard. Come on, Kawhi. Yo, best look he's had all game long.
He sure did. Would have loved to tie it up right there.
Williams gets the bucket.
And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
5-point ball game.
Question, I mean, both of these teams are firing on full broadband bandwidth. I mean,
Kawhi Leonard with the 3 there.
The shot is good.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Timeout Dallas.
I mean,
To stop San Antonio's momentum.
Three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
You know, I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
And part of it, too, Greg, was he saw some things going on out there that he didn't care for.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Rick Carlisle said to his team. He was highly
bad
animated
defense.
when he was talking to them, telling them this is
Bad
going to be
defense.
a huge win for us. When we close this out,
4-point
it
lead.
will go a long way towards showing the rest of the league what we're capable of.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Here's Green, following the score by Dallas. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard.
Oh, wow. Kawhi
That's
Leonard
foul
charged
number
with
2
that.
for him.
I like this, Kevin. This is a lot better ball control from them as they really haven't had
look
any
at the
turnover
turnovers
problems in a bit.
Dallas leading by 4. And the foul call.
Before Leonard picks up his third foul there.
Foul of the game. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Picked him clean.
And really, he played mistake-free basketball up to that point. That's the only time.
Nice jam by Danny Green there.
We could have been looking at a 2-possession game, but that was a huge mistake on the turnover. Now nerves and tightness become a factor.
And it's becoming a battle of will right now. This is as good a game as we could have hoped for.
And here are the Mavericks now. After the basket by San Antonio. Dallas moving the ball around. Matthews, no good.
Nice opportunity there.
One of those days, guys. He has just struggled.
Kawhi Leonard gets the foul and the roll.
Who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks.
Spurs lead by 1 with 2 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter.
It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
San Antonio making a switch here. Ginobili's checked in. Now here's Williams. It's Matthews on the wing. Back to Williams.
Ariza has been quiet all game.
Dallas, no good that time.
Kawhi Leonard with the big rebound.
Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised
No, I
him,
cross court through it.
Matthews left side. Hits it from 3-point range.
Dallas up by 2.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Dallas.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result.
Parker ties it, or Ginobili ties it with the 2.
Points they've scored off turnover.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of
The
their
Spurs
energy.
Perhaps Greg,
keep fighting.
Motivational speech at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Dallas calls timeout.
Spurs looking to keep from going from a 2-game losing streak.
1:19 left here in the 4th quarter. Oh, and the dunk by
And the
Ariza.
thunder is jammed there by Trevor Ariza.
Clark, still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you hate to lose it.
Oh, what in the world kind of shot was that?
Expended. Both teams still hungry.
Dallas looking to...
Now here's Nowitzki following the miss by Lamarcus Aldridge. Back to Williams. The train.
Darren Williams puts it up. 3 by Dallas. They're up by 5.
At a critical juncture. Clutch.
Outside Aldridge.
Oh, Aldridge got fouled there by Petula.
Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
He gets right to the rim, but the defense there to deter him.
I really like that he didn't shy away from the contact at all. I mean, he was determined to get to the
3-point ball game.
no matter who was offering the resistance.
He is absolutely the guy you want at the line in that situation. It just shows you how much he loves these moments.
Now here's Williams. Nowitzki with it. Picked up by Aldridge.
A lot of space.
Man, nice shot there by Dirk Nowitzki.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Parker dishes to Leonard. Beyond the arc. Yes!
Kawhi Leonard with the 3.
Within 2 points.
Boy, it's a scary sight when Kawhi Leonard starts lighting it up like this.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
You know, I think that's probably a smart move.
I think so too. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And Williams, here we go, connects.
Really tough to
4-point lead for Dallas.
Williams like
Darren Williams made a great play.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're behind by 4. 11 seconds left in the game. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, coaches tell them take the easy points in a hurry and then foul as soon as possible.
Yeah, but you don't want to foul blindly, though. I think
Oh, that's game.
Go for the
I couldn't get a good shot. Well, I lose 2 in a row, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time this season. And the Dallas Mavericks hold on to win 63-59 in a thrilling game against the Spurs.
Yeah, and they got pushed down the
Turnovers hurt us.
They did what they needed to do and held their ground when it mattered most.
Turnovers is what cost us this ball game.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Dirk, during that second half, what brought the conviction the team showed that allowed you guys to win this thing?
I think we just battled, and that was good for us. I thought that really won us the game down the stretch. We scrambled for each other, we rotated, got a couple lucky bounces down the stretch, and that always helped.
Dirk, thank you. Kevin, it all starts with that competitive spirit.
Thank you, Doris. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Craig Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now time to head over to the studio where the award-winning Ernie Johnson is with Shaq and Kenny, all standing by. Guys, take it away.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Darren Williams. He led the way tonight with a double-double and was a major reason why they won tonight. His effort and intensity gave them the boost they needed.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game, he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show, but not tonight. He's the star tonight. Put him on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.
Well, guys, that wraps up the 50th game of the NBA season. A second consecutive loss for the Spurs. Record 37-13 on the season. And, yeah, just the turnovers killed us. How many turnovers do we have? They had 10 steals off of us in this ball game. Yeah, we had they hurt us. They had 17 points off turnovers. And that hurt us. That was a crushing game for us right there. Well, I want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you for watching this game. It was a terrible game by us. We shot, well, it wasn't terrible as far as shooting wise. It was even across the board, but the thing that beat me in this ball game was the turnovers. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. The Dallas Mavericks defeat the San Antonio Spurs 63-59. The 50th game of the season is in the books. Stay tuned for the 51st game coming up in the near future as the Spurs will take on the Los Angeles Lakers. As we are nearly to the All-Star weekend. By the way, on this video on my YouTube channel, please visit my YouTube channel at HOWTONEVOLUTION. On this video, please hit the like button and leave your comments below if you guys want to see the All-Star festivities. I'll try my best to get them out whenever I get to that point in the schedule. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, I'm HOWTONEVOLUTION. If you guys want to play NBA 2K16 here on PS4, send me a game invite, send me a message, friend request, and I will try to get with you guys as fast as I possibly can. Visit my YouTube channel at HOWTONEVOLUTION. Please subscribe, you guys. And on top of that, I also have a Twitch channel as well at twitch.tv/HOWTONEVOLUTION. And until then, I will see you for the 51st game of the NBA season as the Spurs look for redemption after a 2 consecutive game losing streak. Until then, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.